Hello, Judith Hanson, popping in again on this interesting day weather-wise. It's sunny at the moment, but there's huge black clouds out there. Anyway, how are you doing today? Yesterday I was talking about not having ridiculously high expectations of yourself, not expecting yourself to get through this really difficult time for everybody for a whole load of reasons without having the odd difficult day. So for me, the key thing is having some things that you can do to help you with the bad days. Now, on my YouTube channel, and I will put the link in the comments, although Facebook doesn't like it, but still on my Facebook page, if you have a look, there are 12 meditations and 2 repeated ones that I did in the first 2 weeks of lockdown. So go and have a look at those, and that's one of the things that I do. If I'm having a bad day, I will go and meditate. I may already have meditated that day, I may not have, but it's the time when I need to go and bring myself into the present and calm myself down, basically. On a more practical front, I find, and for many of us it's quite difficult at the moment because our routines are being thrown out of kilter completely. I find one of the things that brings me down is the fact that I've sort of wasted the days a bit strong, but I've just sort of muddled through and don't feel like I've done anything. I haven't relaxed, I haven't achieved anything. I've just sort of got through the day. Not quite slumped on the sofa, but that kind of feeling. Now, I'm running a business, trying to stay visible, trying to get online programs up and running. So I've got lots of things to do. But even if you haven't, even if you are furloughed from work, haven't got kids to homeschool, and all you've got to keep you occupied is the housework and the cooking, which I don't know about you, but doesn't inspire me much. It's the sort of stuff that has to be done, not enjoyable. So whatever your situation, whether you're busy, whether you're not busy, I think it is good to have a plan for each day. I don't mean a rigid plan, I'm going to get up at 6:30 and I'm going to go for a 10-mile run or whatever. Never been my plan, certainly that one, either of those things. But what I like to do at the end of each day, and I'll be doing it shortly, is to say, okay, what 3 things do I want to get done tomorrow? Now, in terms of my tomorrow, they're already in the diary and there's not much space for anything else. So, it'll be easy tonight. But if you've not got a great deal to do, what would you like to do? I've seen a couple of things today about reframing is the technical NLP term. Instead of thinking, oh God, I'm bored, I don't know what to do, I'm fed up with doing the housework. I'm sure you don't speak like that, by the way. See it as an opportunity. What is it? I'd like to learn. What books would I like to read? Have something written down for each day that you're going to achieve by the end of the day. I mean, it could be, I'm going to defrost the fridge and freezer, if that's something that's been on your mind. It could be, as I say, I've always wanted to learn. One of the things I've done is I've taught myself basic crochet, and I'm now going to crochet a blanket, because it's something I've always knitted, but I've never crocheted, so it's something I've wanted to do, and I find that a very relaxing thing to do. So I've had some tasks this week, as well as my business ones, around sew up the cardigan you've just knitted before you start doing anything else, because I am known for having unfinished projects. So something that will give you a sense of satisfaction at the end of the day, will make you feel you've achieved something. And if that can be something that you enjoy, that gives you some degree of satisfaction. In mindfulness, we talk about identifying the things that nurture you. And one of the exercises we do, and you might like to try this, is to just record, not in huge detail, for a day or two, what your daily tasks are, what your daily activities are, what your routine is. And when you've written down all your daily activities, go through and mark them as either nurturing or depleting. So a nice N or a D. And have a look at the balance. And if you've got more depleting than nurturing activities, then those are going to bring you down. And the objective is to either do the nurturing things more often or find more nurturing things to do. So have a think about what makes you feel better in terms of practical activities, and they don't have to be tasks. It could be spending an hour in a bath with a glass of wine. That's fine. If that nurtures you, and it certainly nurtures me, then that's okay. And the theme here really is self-care, is being kind to yourself, taking care of yourself, finding out what makes you feel good, not relying on other people or other things to make you feel good, but understanding what makes you feel good, what makes you get to the end of the day and think, that was a good day, that was okay that day, because I did this for myself, or I completed that activity. So go away and think about how you might do any of that. And maybe, as I say, start with just listing what you do every day at the moment, which may be very different to a normal weekday, and seeing which ones nurture you and which ones deplete you. And in my book, you should have significantly more nurturing ones than depleting ones. So have a go at that. If you've got any questions, or if you want to share how you've got on with that, I would be delighted to see either in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Meanwhile, take care, sleep well tonight, and stay safe. Bye.